So you have a plan. You really want to focus on making sure your content fits with the channel. The key is to not post the same content on every channel. Tweak it and optimize it for that channel. So your post should educate and inform, inspire and motivate, or entertain. If your posts fit in one of those categories, you're on the right track. So before you create a post or even post anything, make sure it fits in one of these categories. Instagram. Number of contents you can try. Photos, products, events, company culture, those behind the scenes glimpses. Graphics, that's your tips, your how-tos, your infographics, your quotes, your memes. Carousels, those are the scrollable photos and videos where you want to tell more of a story or provide more value. Feed videos, those are 60 seconds or less. A lot of times you'll see those are graphic videos taken from blog posts. IGTV videos, 60 seconds to 60 minutes. These are your long form videos. Think of ways to teach, to educate, to provide value. Stories, those are ideal for engagement. There's a lot of things you can do with stories to engage your audience, and it's for in the moment content, but you can also include planned out stories as well. Memes, quotes, and tips really work for all brands on Instagram. So let's take a look at why. So we have a clever way to use a product with a quote. So this is from Letterfolk. They make letter boards. They do these type of posts where they put clever, funny, engaging messages on their actual product. Memes. Everyone should be doing memes on Instagram. Make sure they're relevant to your industry and your audience. Photos. GoPro does this. They use user-generated content. So basically, they get content from users, people using their GoPro videos to create videos and photos, and then posting them on Instagram. And then tip images. Like this one, we do these a lot. It's providing that snippets of value, and usually these are connected to a larger content piece. Facebook. Video. Video, video, video. You can also do link shares, photos, graphics, stories. The stories won't be able to have a link in them. You can go live, photo carousels, and photo slideshows. That just takes a series of photos and turns it into a video. But I want to stress, you can do all of these things on Facebook, but videos absolutely need to be part of your strategy. So you can do a video. This is a whiteboard workshop we like to do that get a ton of engagement for us. It's basically someone standing by a whiteboard and teaching a concept, a tactic. People like the tactical stuff on Facebook. You can even do a graphic. So we have this graphic here, a lead magnet should or shouldn't. And you can do link shares. So we also share outside articles. So key is video, and with your video, show that you the example of teaching a tactical concept. Humor also does extremely well on Facebook in your videos. So think of those two avenues, what you can teach and show someone how to do, and how you can add humor into your videos. Make sure it fits with your brand and brand personality. So LinkedIn, you want to have a company and leadership focus. Ideally, you have someone at your company who's kind of like figurehead that is constantly engaging on LinkedIn, providing valuable content and thought leadership. You can do videos. You can have advice videos and even case studies, testimonials. Images, think about like stats or quote images. Events, share events that you've taken part in, like sharing your awards, your own events, what you learned at events. Those are all great ways to engage. Articles, you can share articles, your own or even outside articles. Focus on company culture, leaders at your company, and those company updates. Because people may go to your LinkedIn profile to see, oh, is this somewhere I want to work? So here's some examples. This is a video that's providing value that's focused on companies, B2B. You want to make sure your content is really focused on B2B. You can promote kind of your awards or your employees. You can have fun and show that company culture element, and you can share thought leadership. So just think of ways to showcase your company culture while also being a thought leader in your industry. Focus on B2B with LinkedIn. Twitter. You've got to focus on being unexpected And be snarky if it fits with your brand. Take a look at a brand like Wendy's or Popeyes. You can just do text, let it be advice, images, memes are big on Twitter as well as Instagram. Articles, you can share your blog post or share influencers and brands and news, any type of article that's valuable to your audience. You can do even a list post. You can ask questions, you can do polls, you can provide breaking news or industry updates, pay attention to trending topics and use those to tweet. There's a lot of variety you can do with Twitter. The focus should be on being unexpected because there's so many tweets happening every single hour. It's hard to stand out. Netflix, they use memes, really short copy to engage, very engaging tweet. You can do these lists of resources. You can ask a question like Netflix does here, or you can provide a clear call to action with the @us. So you just gotta kind of play around with your copy and variety to see what works on Twitter. So speaking of copy, you really wanna focus on your post copy. So your copy or caption is just as important as that visual element. You need to make sure your visual and copy work together, they fit, they're cohesive. Spend most of your time crafting your message. Got this great graphic or video, just post it, and you have no context, you provide no value in the actual caption, people are just not gonna engage. You wanna include a call to action or engagement on every single post. Examples are asking a question. The key here is you're trying to drive those conversations. You can drive to a content piece, for instance, swipe up on Instagram or click here. Ask for users' input. People love giving their opinions and recommendations. So a great way to do this is if you post like a tip graphic, a resource or tip graphic that's valuable, and then in your caption you ask, hey, what resources do you recommend? You'll get flooded with comments. Be unexpected, like I showed you with Met's Twitter. Try to throw people a curveball.